If you find yourself watching so many twin flame videos, tarot card readings, trying to figure out if this connection that you're feeling is truly a divine twin flame union, these 7 signs I'm going to give you are not for the casual lover or a soulmate union. It is truly for twin flames. And if you're experiencing this, then you truly are in a twin flame connection and you'll recognize them in your own journey. So stay tuned and know that you're so much closer to your divine union than you think you are. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Twin Flames Universe. I am Kanisha. I am an ascension coach here, and I'm going to help you go deeper into spirituality, eternal love, and twin flames. And today we're going to focus on the 7 signs that you need to know if you're truly in a twin flame connection. And now there's so many different things out there about twin flames. Maybe one's awakened, one's asleep, one is not even aware of this connection, and maybe you are, but in truth, you and your twin flame are one at the core, and you are both equally and divinely woke. So when you move through these 7 signs, you will know in your heart and a soul level that they are also experiencing these things too, and that you are both coming into true awakening and realization of your divine connection. So today I'm going to dive deeply into these 7 signs of a true twin flame experience, and by the end of this video you will definitely know and feel in your heart that you are in a true twin flame connection, and if not, you're calling it into your reality just by being here. So let's go ahead and jump into number 1. The first sign of a true twin flame connection is that your twin flame is going to mirror you perfectly. They're going to mirror all of your deepest fears, insecurities, doubts, beliefs, deepest wounds, and they're going to bring them to the surface, not to hurt you, not to upset you, but to help you heal, to help you bring love into those places. When I first met my true twin flame, he triggered me so badly. I remember thinking he's the only person who makes me feel this way. He's the only person who was kind of mean to me. I was very liked and loved in my school, but like he was the only person who didn't seem to like me. And it was because he was reflecting back to me this feeling within me of not liking myself, where I could get away with wearing a mask and pretending that I truly loved myself around other people and they wouldn't mirror it back to me. But my true twin flame mirrored back this core belief that I had about myself, and it made me feel really uncomfortable. And honestly, for a while, it made me not want to be around him because he mirrored back to me this not liking myself energy. And it didn't feel good to have that in my space. I avoided him really for a very long time. And when I started to learn that this is what your true twin flame does, I chose to love myself on a deeper level. I chose to really give myself all of the love that I needed as I started doing this work of the teachings of union, started to really look at what my true twin flame was bringing up for me. And as I really deeply loved myself, my twin flame started to mirror back this love to me. And that was one of the ways that he revealed himself as my true twin flame. Was not only did he bring up my deepest fears and insecurities, but he also loved me the way that I loved myself. Also, with the mirroring aspect, when we just started reconnecting, he would talk about things that he was moving through or healing. And in my reality, no one was really doing the inner work or even really reflecting on themselves. And I remember thinking like, wow, this person is mirroring back to me the inner work that I'm doing. That's so cool. So at first I thought he was my soul family, but as we went deeper in our connection, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure this is my twin flame. And as I kept doing the inner work and moving through the mirror exercise, he would automatically reflect it back to me. And that was, to me, the first true sign that he was my true twin flame. So if you're experiencing this, know that your true twin flame is not here to hurt you or upset you. They're here to help you go deeper in becoming your true and authentic divine self. So ask yourself, like, what is this person reflecting to me? And what am I being shown? And you'll want to use the mirror exercise in this space to clear anything that's coming up that may not feel good in this space. I find that a lot of people will actually avoid even exploring a connection because this person triggers them so much. I encourage you to dive into that. Look at what they're bringing up, because it may truly be your twin flame, or they're helping you clear blocks to come into union with your true twin flame. So either way, they're here to help your soul grow, and it's okay to receive what it is that they're showing you. The second sign of a twin flame connection is going to be an instant and deep soul recognition. And this can look like you meeting your twin flame and recognizing them on a soul level, feeling like you've known them before. They feel very familiar to you. It's almost like you have had many lifetimes with them before. When you talk with them, it feels like you could talk with them forever. It feels like there's never been any time or separation between the two of you. And this was something I experienced with my twin flame as well. Once I cleared the block of trying to avoid him and being upset that he had triggered me so much, when we first had our true, real conversation, I remember thinking, wow, I feel like I've been talking to my best friend. I feel like we've been having conversations left and right, and that it was just so easy for us to talk, easy for us to be in that space together. And I found that quite interesting because I'd never felt that way with someone before, for it to be so easy to just talk with and just flow in conversation and not feeling awkward in any pauses. And really, our conversation just kept going. By the time I knew it, we had had like a 2 or 3 hour conversation, and it really only felt like 20, 30 minutes. And so your true twin flame is going to feel very familiar to you. You're going to see them, and it's just going to kind of be like this, gosh, like, why do I feel like I know you? Or there's just something about you, but I can't put my finger on it. And it's because you've known them forever. And maybe you've dreamed about this person or dreamed about meeting them, and then all of a sudden they're there. And why this is only true for a twin flame connection is because of the twin flame soul blueprint. This is your soul leading you to this person. It's not just chemistry. It's that you're one with them at the core, and your soul is going to recognize them before your eyes do. I remember when I finally recognized my twin flame on a soul level, but then my eyes connected to, there was a moment where it was like I just saw him for the first time, and I remember feeling this overwhelming feeling of, oh my gosh, this is my person. And I really didn't know how to respond to that at first, because it was very uncomfortable to recognize oh, this person's been in front of me this whole time. I've been on this journey for 5 years, and I didn't realize it was going to be this way. I thought I was going to recognize them with my eyes first. No, my soul recognized him first. And then my eyes were just like, oh, wow, this is my person. And I had to allow those feelings come up, because all of a sudden there was relief, but there was fear of, will he accept me? Will he love me? Does he recognize me too? And healing came from that. And as I cleared that, he had actually asked me out on our first date. And so just know that the healing is going to come up, and all you have to do is clear the block as it comes up. Now, the third thing that I do want to talk about is accelerated spiritual healing. This is going to feel like I just mentioned, all of these things are coming up at once. All of these feelings, all of these blocks, all of these insecurities are going to come up at once. You're going to feel very triggered by your twin flame, because you're finally having your perfect mirror in front of you. And when your perfect mirror is in front of you, you can no longer hide, you can no longer mask. And suddenly all of your beliefs and your entire belief system is starting to shift, and your purpose is starting to be clear, and you're starting to understand the whole reasoning why other relationships didn't work out, and why everything in your life led you to this place with your person. And you will find that with your twin flame, your purpose of union is ascension and divine growth, and to become the best version of yourself. It's not just about romance. And so you might have some blocks around having a romantic relationship with your twin flame, or maybe even a friendship with your twin flame. You will find that they are your ultimate teacher first. And as you clear the blocks and build a foundation, I did that by using the teachings of union, by implementing that into my life, that helped me understand what my twin flame was mirroring back to me, so that I can clear that. It allowed me to grow so quickly and recognized that my twin flame was my perfect ascension tool. They were mirroring to me every aspect of myself so that I could become the best version of myself. And as I did, they were showing up as the best version of themselves. We didn't come to each other perfectly. We came to each other with all of our spiritual baggage. And as we looked at that and healed it using the mirror exercise, we were able to come into harmony with one another. And you can do that too. I encourage you to check out the free Twin Flame Toolkit that you'll find at twinflamesuniverse.com that has so many resources for you to really start building a solid foundation in your union and clearing the blocks to your harmonious union with your divine lover. This is going to help you accelerate on your journey, and you're going to find that everything is actually working out in your favor. Every upset, every block that comes up with your twin flame, with your family, with maybe children, work, school, whatever it is all leading you, clearing the blocks to your divine highest self, the divine version of yourself. So trust the process and really claim your support here so that you don't have to do it alone, because moving through a spiritual awakening can feel very uncomfortable. It can feel very scary, and it can feel like your whole world is falling apart, but really everything is falling together for your highest good. Now, the fourth sign of a twin flame connection is going to be the telepathic and energetic connection. Even in the silence, even if there's no communication with your twin flame, you're actually in communication with your twin flame because you're always telepathically communicating to one another. And I know that in the book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, this is a resource I use on a daily basis. I do not go a day without looking in this book. But I have found that in this book, they talk about the energetic presence that you have with your twin flame. Even if you're physically apart, you can feel them in your heart. You will have moments of them just coming up in your mind, or maybe a song, or maybe just a thought, and you think of them, and then all of a sudden they text you and you're like, wow, that was crazy that I was just thinking about them, and all of a sudden they're messaging me. It feels like very just kind of out of this world, but that's because you're on the same energetic link. You're in the same telepathic communication because you're one divine soul. Now that I live with my twin flame, it's actually become very natural where I think of something and he either says it out loud or he just does it, and vice versa. At first, we were both like, whoa, that was weird. But now we're both like, oh, we're twin flames. That makes sense. And it becomes a very natural thing. But you will find that with your twin flame, because your essence is intertwined and physical separation it's an illusion. It's not truly your natural state of being with your twin flame. No matter if you're in an actual physical separation with your twin flame, the true soul bond can never be broken. And so you're always on that telepathic, energetic connection at all times. And so you can let go of any fear that you are not in communication with your twin flame, or that you can't feel your twin flame, because you're one with them. And when you truly feel into your heart, you will feel that soul connection, and you can tap into the energy of your union at any time. So if you have felt their presence, even when they're not near, write that down. And that is proof of the unseen. That means that you are very in tune with your twin flame, and you're just clearing the illusion and the blocks of separation to come into union with them. Number 5, this is one of my favorite, is the life purpose alignment and your mission together. I would explore different connections, and their mission and purpose never seemed to align with mine until I met my true twin flame. And on the outer surface, it kind of looks different. He's an elementary school teacher, and I was a teacher of like dance and also twin flame teacher. And so on the outside, it looked a little different, but at the core, we both were teaching God's children. We were loving God's children through teaching. And one of the things that brought us together was music, and the fact that we both really loved and thrived in that space. But as we came closer together and explored ourselves individually, but also as a union, we realized that we were mentors, we were coaches, along with being teachers, and that our life purpose really did surround God's children. And for me, I love helping people heal their inner child, while my twin flame gets to really spend time with the inner child, with the actual child themselves. And so we really love feeling into our life purpose and seeing how what I do and what he does naturally come together in our union. And we have quite a bit of a partnership there. So you will find that you and your twin flame naturally have a partnership that will align together. You might have to work through some blocks, but as you get very clear on what you truly want to do in this lifetime, what your heart calls to, you'll find that your twin flame naturally aligns in that space too. And this only happens with twin flames because of their life's mission. Your union has a purpose, and it requires the perfect mirror, the perfect partner, which that being your twin flame, where other relationships can't meet you there. My soulmate that I was married to at one point just really had a hard time with my life's purpose and my mission, because he felt like it took from him and that it took me away from him. My true twin flame encourages it. He loves it. He's so attracted to me when I am doing my life purpose and vice versa. And we have so much joy coming together and doing our life purpose together as well. So you'll find that your twin flame naturally aligns in your life purpose. If you don't know what your life purpose is, that's okay. You can also get clear by checking out Twin Flame Life Purpose class, and you can find that at twinflamesuniverse.com. One of my favorite resources is Life Purpose class that really helped me get very clear on what my soul's design was. So far we've gone through 5 signs. Going on sign 6 would be unconditional love and a radical acceptance. And this one can be a bit challenging for those who are starting off in their journey, because the triggering aspect can feel so bad that it's hard to unconditionally love them and accept them as your ultimate teacher, as your twin flame. I know at first I was like, dear God, I pray this is not my twin flame. Please don't let this be my twin flame. But as I did the healing and I truly worked through the process, I found so much gratitude in what my twin flame was bringing up for me. In the book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, it does talk about how your twin flame is not going to come to you polished. There's going to be the raw, the messy, the unhealed parts coming to the surface so that you can go deeper into unconditional love and acceptance for yourself. And I found that as I went deeper into unconditional love and acceptance for myself, it was so much easier to also be loved and accepted by my twin flame, but also love and accept my twin flame for as they were. And I wasn't trying to change him. I was just accepting who he was at the core. And that actually allowed him to shift and change much quicker because I could love him and accept him in that space. For example, they will bring up just these wounds that you didn't even know were there. It's a fast way to see like the hidden parts within you, and people naturally want to run from that instead of running to love that part of you. And if you can practice choosing love no matter what, you will see not only you shift and change for the better, but they will mirror that right back to you almost instantly. This only happens with twin flames because the bond is based on a soul level connection. It's not ego and it's not surface level compatibility. It's truly one divine union, one divine being, healing consciousness, healing separation consciousness. So as you heal, your twin flame heals. And as they heal, you heal. And this is going to really allow you to unconditionally, or learn how to unconditionally love and accept not only you, but them as well. Now, when this comes up, I do invite you to ask yourself, do you feel safe being fully yourself with your twin flame? And if this is a yes, then this is a clear sign that this is your twin flame. If it's a no, then I encourage you to do the mirror exercise and clear the block and then ask yourself again, am I feeling fully safe to be myself? Or do I feel unsafe because I'm rejecting myself or I'm judging myself? And that makes me fearful that I'm going to be rejected and judged by them. If you clear that and you no longer feel that way, then your true twin flame is going to mirror back fully loving and accepting all of who you are flaws and all. So you can surrender and just do the inner work. All right, so we've gotten to number 7, which is exciting. Permanent harmonious union. That is possible, and it's the very beginning of your journey in your union. So in the book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, Jeff and Shaleia talk about harmonious union and it being a stable and ascended partnership. This is a journey that allows you to truly see yourself as a divine being, as already perfect, already whole, complete, already love. You'll sense that what you're moving through with your twin flame, if you're in a separation phase, is that it's just a phase and that healing is underway already, and that you're being prepared and sanctified so that you can come into union with your divine counterpart, and it's not just a fantasy. If you're here watching this video, you are meant to be in harmonious union with your true twin flame. Your soul is guiding you perfectly to your twin flame, into union with your twin flame, into harmonious union with your twin flame. And so trust that maybe if you didn't receive or feel like you are hitting all of the signs of a true twin flame, well, you're on the path because you're here, you're watching this video. And so the person that you're exploring, hey, it may not be your true twin flame, but they're literally going to put you in the hands of your true twin flame if you do the work, if you do the inner work, do the process of the mirror exercise. And you can absolutely find more support in doing that at twinflamesuniverse.com. Check out the Ascension coaches. They're all here to help support you. And there is going to be a perfect Ascension coach who can hold your hand and help you through the whole process and guide you all the way into harmonious union and beyond. Know that as you move through these and feel into them, drop a comment below on where you feel like, yes, this is my twin flame, and this is why this was the sign that really resonated with me. Maybe it's all the signs that resonate with you. And if for whatever reason you don't feel like you resonated with one, I encourage you to do the mirror exercise. Feel into it. Trust that you're here for a reason, and that reason is harmonious union with your true twin flame. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon.